even start this one, bro.
What do y'all think happens after you die?
That's not jumping like that.
Wow. Fuck no.
No, but like, but have you ever like?
I'm just loving saying fuck you.
No, but like, have you ever like thought about it deeply? Because I mean, I was like thinking about it and shit. Because like, I was
sometimes it makes me like feel sick.
Hold on. Time out. First, we got our beautiful friend Noah.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna talk about some crazy shit. Like what we think happens after you die, shit like that. And we got this fat ass nigga. And no Chris Cook, sadly, so this cup is gonna replace Chris Cook.
we got light skin too, so makes it culturally diverse. We got a white dude, a Mexican, and a light skin. It's like the best trio ever.
Hell yeah. So start with Noah. Tell me who you are, bro.
My name's Noah Rodriguez. I'm
What's the middle name?
No, I'm okay. Noah Rodriguez. I don't ever release the full government. That's Curtis. But just here.
Is it free Pushicy or free gun?
Oh, Pushicy. No, free TK.
Oh, facts.
Free TK.
Fuck TK.
We're about to kill this thing after we come.
Never mind.
Smoking that. You're probably smoking that TK pack right now. I'll fucking kill you.
I love TK.
I'm so glad he killed that old couple or whatever the hell.
What the fuck? I thought he killed like a young dude.
Did he kill some old lady?
Yeah, he killed like some old lady and then like went on the run and then like, the only reason the police caught him was he made
a video and like posted like his wanted picture. Like that was his actual one post.
The race is like fucking historical. Like the video of him driving off in the Corvette was actually him fucking booking it. Like he really left in that car.
I mean, TK, I feel like he's just fucking crazy because he did all that. Like, when he
But he's a kid though.
When did he get? I mean, no, he got sentenced to 50 years, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was in there 17. I mean,
he's gonna be 60 before he gets out. He's gonna get out earlier.
Did he get parole?
Definitely. I wonder if he still has an appeal left.
I feel like you get like infant appeals, don't you?
Yeah, you
Isn't it like every 5 years?
You get one appeal depending on your charge. I'm pretty sure, but since he like if he killed an old woman, he probably won't have an appeal because that's just malice murder. I feel
I
like.
think he still gets
50 years is retarded though. That's crazy. You could go and kill like 5 people and not.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it was
for the
just
rest of your
context.
life.
But I mean, you can go kill like 5 people and then I think it's just the fact that it was an old woman. If that is what he killed.
And he ran. I think him running was the biggest.
Because I think if you kill a kid, you get charged with malice murder. I think it's the same thing with an old dude.
I feel like all the odds were stacked up against him. Like the police were definitely watching the music video.
Was he even big before that or not?
I mean,
like I never even heard of him.
He was like, underground. I'm pretty sure. Like he wasn't huge.
He definitely had like a lot more potential, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm so scared to get into like I thought about it like what it'd be like getting into like shit like that, but I'm scared of dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like there's nothing I don't know. Because I was been deep thinking it and shit. Because like scientifically like you don't remember nor forget, but so like what happens? Because I mean your brain stops working, you're just gone. I personally don't follow any religion, so I mean I just think nothing happens.
Maybe think about it though, like. So the Big Bang happened. What created anything for the Big Bang to happen?
Dude,
but what created God?
Yeah, but that's no one knows.
Like that's what like I don't know.
Like the universe is expanding out everywhere from everywhere.
And definitely there's no shape either. So what shape is nobody knows. Like
you know what they say?
It's not necessarily just a circle. It could be like I don't know, like a line or some shit. Like
you know what they say about when you die? Like you get 7 minutes of flashbacks.
Well, whenever you die, your body produces dimethyltryptamine, small amounts of it. So when you relive your life, you kind of have like a small trip. So this dude, I watched this video of a saturation diver. So basically they die, they put on these suits, they dive down, they have a big ass fucking cord and shit. Yeah. They call it the umbilical. But they were working on this thing and this guy's his umbilical got so they have the ship and then they have another tube that goes down and they have a bell and then they go down and the bell they live in. It's just like a small space and shit. And that umbilical supplies their oxygen, their like.
Are you talking about babies?
No, it's what they call it. It's like divers.
I mean,
they call it it's like saturation diving, but they have like this thing they call it an umbilical because like it's like it's your oxygen, it's your oxygen and your electricity, and if that snaps, you get 6 minutes of spare oxygen. But basically, there was a storm up on top, and the ship's navigation system broke, and so it started dragging. So it started moving, and the dude's umbilical got snagged on this steel beam. And so it kept dragging, like the entire weight of the boat was dependent on his umbilical. And then eventually it just snapped. And the dude who was down there with him couldn't do anything about it. He was just getting drugged away. And then they sent a probe down there to go look for him. He was still there.
Was he alive?
He was alive for a second. So the actual video of it, he's just like that, like motionless, but he twitches and then he just stops. They resuscitated him, but he was talking about it, and like the guy, because he revived him, and he said it wasn't that bad. He said he was scared, but then he got cold and then a little numb, and he said it just felt like falling asleep. And I was just like, that's so fucking scary to me.
Yeah.
Well, if that's all there is, though. Like, you do all this.
I do. I think you could die a horrible death. You'll feel pain, but then I feel like you feel relaxation, like your soul leaving your body.
Or something, it's like you're alive. And I was like, well, what happened? Because I mean, you cease to exist. I mean, like I had like a theory, I guess, because like your consciousness, obviously, but your consciousness is gone. Like you don't exist anymore. But like another consciousness has to be like another kid has to be born, and there's a new consciousness, and then that not like you get reincarnated, but it's like
what happens to like I've always sat there and thought like, what if I wasn't who I am now? Like, what if I was in a different person's body? But at the same time,
what if whenever we die, we just like look up and we're like a bunch of aliens, and we just hit a bong and shit.
that would be crazy. All this is just a big salvia trip right now.
Oh, that's fucking scary as shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh wait, no, because I've been talking about it. Like, what if
we're all doing DMT in the forest right now?
Bro, but we don't know because we're doing it with like randomized like tribes in the middle of like a Mexican jungle.
That was our cue.
Like we just licked a fucking toad out of nowhere. And,
we have you seen that thing? You were like Joe Rogan. Like, he did that thing. Like, I fucking hate Joe Rogan. His podcast. Okay, then I like. No. I like saying this podcast, but after a while, the podcast just gets so fucking annoying. Seth Rogen, funny as hell. Joe Rogan. That's just my personal opinion.
I love all the
bitch. Fuck you know.
Well, it's
Bro, I love Joe Rogan. I watched every. I don't know. There's definitely some podcasts like I could give a fuck to. Like.
Impulsive got boring. Have you ever watched Impulsive?
I've watched it a few times. And mainly Mike Tyson. Like I don't know. Like I love the Impulsive podcast. Like just to feel it, cause I don't hate Logan Paul, but I used to like not like Logan Paul. That's what made me like Logan Paul. I guess like shit. Like I don't know. I kind of like I wouldn't mind. I don't mind Logan Paul. I used to like find him like super annoying.
Yeah. One podcast I love, like I love the fact that him and KSI came together and created.
I know that now they have like one of the biggest drinks probably.
They just not sold 1 billion. They either made 1 billion.
Yeah, it's a
sold 1 billion.
Yeah, I think they sold 1 billion.
That's fucking crazy. Like from enemies, like they fucking hate each other.
Bro, like
they beat the shit out of each other. Now they got like the biggest energy drink.
Like, I think
that video
like
where Logan Paul
4 years
rejected that girl at that UFC thingy. Because there was 2 UFC fighters, I'm pretty sure. This girl was like, if I had a boyfriend, would I do this? She grabbed me, KSI and leaned in for like.
Oh, yeah.
And he was no.
Yeah.
It was so fucking funny.
Yeah, KSI was against that girl.
Back on track, anyways. I was researching some other shit. This girl, like, people who, like, so because you can die, like, sometimes they'll, like, having a surgery. It's, like, for 2 minutes and they revive you and shit. This girl, like, and everyone just says, like, they don't. Like, if they die for 2 minutes, like, they kind of fell asleep, but they felt the entire 2 minutes, and then they just, like, woke up.
Yeah.
But, like, they said it was, like, really comfortable. And this one girl said that whenever it happened, it felt like she was surrounded by a really warm gel.
Oh, I feel like that'd feel awesome.
But I'm so scared.
Just sound all over your body, just that warm.
No, but that's the thing. Like, they always say, but it's like,
I mean, shit, like my balls, they felt like numb.
Shut up! Don't even tell me.
But like good when I got to like I don't know, like it's just like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I thought I was hard the whole time. Like I couldn't tell. Like
we can't put this in, Preston. We can't put this in.
This weekend, like this is the actual thing. Like
this is us. Like we just
like
talk.
Just being wrapped in like.
Preston got all shown was balls, guys.
No, but she said it was like really like I'm not saying like they want to go back, but like they said it was just like really comfortable. They wouldn't mind being there. Like that's just the thing. Like I'm just scared just to leave. If that makes any sense. Like I've lied in bed at night, like after I smoked and shit, just like.
No, bro. After I smoked, but if I 3 in the morning, like
no, because that's what started it. I smoked and I was just like I started listening to like Pink Floyd. I love Pink Floyd, and like. It just started like thinking. I listened to the Dark Side of the Moon. I was just like, what happens after you die?
I don't feel sick when I think about it.
Whenever I'm high, I feel sick about it, and then sometimes whenever I'm not, I just get like goosebumps. Like now, I just feel chill.
Yeah, like I feel like I'm about to like throw up sometimes when I'll sit there and just think like in my head for like 30 minutes, just like.
It was like what happened?
Like I'll just think it.
Like I'll just sit there because I'll just like run through my mind like, okay, I got in a car accident. Like okay. Well, what happens? Like, I just, like, you just can't comprehend it. No,
like, you do
all
all
I think about dying. I don't think about, like, oh, what happens next, heaven or hell. I think, like, My girl's gonna move on. My mom's gonna move on.
I mean, no, because I also feel
life
like
can't stop if you die. Everybody dies every fucking
yeah,
day.
life keeps moving.
So I guess I just get sad.
I also feel bad for my girlfriend because like her and I are both fucking horrified of death, and neither of us want to die.
Yeah, nobody wants to die.
No, I don't know. I want to die in the sense of I want to know what happened.
Yeah, like,
I don't want to die because I got too many.
Back in see, because I
couldn't
couldn't do that. It's because like I need to function in school.
Well,
Yeah,
it just made,
means
it made me feel like great. Like
No.
I just felt good all day, but like I couldn't get high anymore.
I mean,
Like,
yeah,
always
if,
feel
like, if,
good.
if I smoked enough to, like, I guess, get high, like, I mean, it's, like, high in, like, the sense of, like, oh, everything feels super funny, like, my body parts feel like they're moving in different directions. Like, I felt like that last year. Like, I smoked, I lay in bed, and it felt like everything is moving in a different direction.
Nothing really felt real last year. Like,
do y'all remember my first time?
yeah,
Bro, that was so
I'm gonna die.
Hell no.
I feel my heart, bro. Feel my heart, bro.
Everybody
You're trying to
feel my
leave your
heart. Feel my
room,
heart.
and you was like starting to like you were like increasingly getting louder and louder.
Yeah, I was like, shut the fuck up.
I know.
No, it was like, you're like, no, feel my heart, feel my heart. It was like, your heart's normal. He was like, no, it's not, no, it's not, no. He was sitting in my floor like, like,
We have
like,
photos that don't.
I have videos of you just like,
We're gonna put those photos in right there.
That's
yeah, well,
crazy.
we'll
We definitely don't know how to edit like that. So
insert-
you're not gonna
well,
see
Yeah, we
photos.
can't cap cut.
yeah, Cap,
We don't know how to-
insert,
We're gonna cut
we
this part, but I know how to do it on cap cut.
insert video clip. Whoosh, you know what I mean?
Hating ass nigga right here. No, we definitely need to. But like, bro, my first time, like, it's weird. It's like, it's chunky. Like, you look down and it goes like dun 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 dun. Why are you looking down?
Yeah, so like the first time I got high, it was in the first time like again for a while, it was actually in school. And
Oh wait, bro. No would be on the bus like.
well, no, because I was
Say
no,
again?
because like I was just like so over because I was just like that I had never like.
Oh, you were like getting like fucked up in school, like just like.
No, I know because I hadn't done it in like over a year before that, and I was just getting fucked up. And it was because I'd be in yearbook class, I'd just be like this, I'd just be like.
But remember the last day of school, Noah? Whenever we went home, we smoked because we didn't. Neither of us had a tolerance, and especially me. You knew when I was.
Oh yeah, because we both did those edibles, right? We did both those edibles, and then we smoked, and it was like I think I was like dancing.
Like as soon as we got to your house, like, cause like whenever I used to smoke, like I didn't even know what was going on. Like I'd be in one place and like I would just like wake up in another.
Have you ever
place.
have you ever got like so high like you're I'm right here, and then I turn my head and I was like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I think that's how you feel.
That's how I was. I didn't know
Everything
what was
just
going
feels
the fuck on.
thick. Like,
And
I remember being in your room, and then I was outside the room like that.
no, I
And I didn't remember I even
Okay.
smoked in your room. I just remember being
was-
alive in the living room.
Okay, so like
It's crazy.
there's like
It's
there's,
so
there's,
weird.
like you just
there's
wake
certain
up. I feel
songs
like,
there's certain
like,
songs like whether or not you like the genre of music or not. There's just
I'm
certain
cold,
songs
man.
with like certain sounds.
Cold too.
There's certain songs like certain sounds that like relax your mind. That's why like reggae makes most people relax if they're high just because of how it sounds. That's why I turned on Pink Floyd whenever you were.
Pink Floyd is kind
Were
of.
y'all blaze like I was the same? Like, 'cause it was
No.
chunky. It wasn't chunky for you?
No, because
We have tolerance.
we had tolerance.
No,
That was
no,
your first
like,
time ever.
I wish we could all get like that.
That's why I'm taking
We-
like a week off. That's why I'm taking like a month.
Actually, it's so good.
Chris.
Like, I've been little pieces, I guess, like, not necessarily like the chunky shit, but I felt like the relaxing effect of it, you know? Like, you know when you smoke for so long, it's like, oh, I'm not looking
No,
around.
because like the
glitchy.
first time I smoked with her for a while, I remember looking at the girl I got the car from. I went, hey, when does this kick in? And then it fucking like I was like,
Bro, that
holy shit.
like, bro, I don't even remember him kicking in. I just remember like,
I
bro,
don't remember anything leading up. I just remember me dancing. I remember me
That's-
like,
yeah.
like you remember me doing that?
It was like, bro, I don't even know what happened. No, so I guess I like fell asleep. For, like, what was
No,
it?
you
an
weren't
hour?
even asleep. You were just like fucking staring off, and then I just went like, I just
Bro.
started recording, and I was like,
Bro, I don't even know because I remember like I just like what like I just like appeared on his couch. Like I knew I'd been on his couch,
Yeah,
but like I felt
okay.
like I woke up.
and like whenever I got high again at school, like I don't even remember getting up out of the library and walking the next. I just remember appearing in the chair. And,
Like, I just feel like I-
Fucking weird.
and it was so fucking scary because like, what happened?
Now I don't
What
feel like
happened?
that though. Now I can get like as high as I want, and I could go and like drive, and I'd be perfect.
Take a little break so we can all come
Like
back.
right now I'm on a break. I haven't really been doing it like I used to. So like
I don't really do it. I'm
I
like
did
on
it.
the fence
I
about
did
this
it.
stuff.
I did it
Yeah.
as an alternative for my sleeping medicine because I hated
No.
taking it. because
I can't sleep now.
Because I take my sleeping medicine and I just get sleepy. I fall asleep and I wouldn't dream. And I'd wake up in the same position. I wouldn't even move. I'd feel horrible the next day. And I'm just like, I'm willing to go through that for a month just to reset my tolerance. And even then, once my tolerance resets, I'm not going to do it every time.
I'm gonna be honest, if you take like a week, you'll be like baseline. Cause you don't smoke all day every day. Like I was smoking all day every day. I'd wake up at 3. Cause what happened, like I'd fall asleep at like 7. I'd be high all day. I'd get home and I'd get super high. And then, but I never really felt like super high, I guess.
Remember, you drained a cart in like a week.
I could go through a cart in like a weekend.
I'm saying, like, that's what made, but like, at the time, that was fast for us. Like,
no, that's insane, bro. I had a cart and it lasted me, but remember the ones I got from Paxton, the 2?
I mean, like with our tolerance now, we can drain a cart in like probably like a school day.
If I really wanted
that night, it was good as fuck.
The cake like strong?
Yeah, that was really
The
fucking
cake
good.
that my girlfriend
But
has is
still.
really nice.
She has one right now?
She's really nice. It's cherry.
Is it a dispo?
It's like cherry pie, but it's like I can tell it's real. I feel like I can just like I know it's not like fake and shit, but like it's really nice because it's just not. But I can also like hit it a whole bunch and be like, okay. So every time I know I this is reoccurring to me. Every time I get like super duper high, I'll always go like, cause I'll be like, okay, like I'm forgetting everything where I'm looking. I'll go, I'm here. Like I'll do that. That's like impulsively. I don't even know what it is. Cause that's like the only thing I usually remember from being high. I'll just be like, I'll go, I'm here, and it just kind of like calms me. It's like I say that out loud.
But music is just crazy when I'm like. I feel like I hear everything. Like I hear every word. Like I just hear like their voice and like I can hear the beat, but at the same time, and I know everything they're saying.
Whenever we listened to Dark Side of the Moon, and we were like, because we heard the heartbeats and like the talking, and then the music starts.
You just hear everything.
Like I don't know, I might play like a little snippet of it real quick just for you, Kaden, because you never listened to it. But
Play music for me.
And we just like cut this off and then put it at the beginning of the podcast.
Oh, that would be great.
I was thinking about that earlier, starting shit with Randy.
Oh,
and then like,
so
he's
this,
like,
so
fuck
this,
you, Randy, fuck you. I start throwing shit at him, and then I just sit down.
All right, so
Good.
But you use shrooms in like ever in high school and that. Like you think like right now if I got Zeke, Luke, me, Noah, and you.
Let me get these grades up my party straight on.
yeah, I need to get my grades up too. And I think we can start doing it like probably like.
I want to do it responsibly if I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. If I do it though, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna sit in my room and do shrooms by myself.
I mean,
I
think if we do it, we should like at least you and I could do them here. You just be like our trip sitter.
Oh shit.
Because Zeke said he wanted to do them really bad, and he said he'd do them on the pod.
Because I trust you to be my trips. Because I trust you to be my trip sitters. Because like, if I go crazy, I wasn't joking. Like if I start yelling and shit, like put a sock on my mouth and like put me in my room. Like I don't want to be loud and shit.
We're like
I like lying down in my bathroom.
Oh, that would actually work.
It would work.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't hear shit.
Maybe we gotta figure that out. Get everybody like stupid plus no on the pod, and y'all could be on. I'm just
because I can get shroom bars, but the problem with shroom bars now is it's this stuff called like 4-amino something, and it's basically just psilocybin, like psilocybin, but it's like synthetically made, but it's just like psilocybin. It's exactly the same, but it's just technically synthetic, and people like fill shroom bars up with it, and it's safe, most likely. It's basically just psilocybin, but synthetically made. But like, it's really cheap, and people fill up shroom bars with it, so like you never really know what you're getting. That's the dangerous part with shroom bars. But I can get a shroom bar for 15, and it's 3.5, or I can order a whole ounce of shrooms, but I have to order an ounce. I just don't want to order a fucking ounce of shrooms. If Zeke and them would pay like 10 a piece, if you would pay 10,
oh, of course.
I'd pay.
How much would it cost me?
80, but I might be able to get them for 50, and if all of it, like me, Luke, Zeke, whatever, 3 and 10 each, and then we'd have way more leftovers. We'd have like
shout out 20 crew.
We'd have like 20.
Oh, if you don't get.
We'd probably have like 20 grams easily left. Like easily, yeah.
We all take this like a normal, like 3 grams.
Oh, if we all took 3, yeah, that'd be like 9.
Okay, and then the fluff for nutters. I was talking about it. So this is a sandwich, right? So you put marshmallow fluff and then peanut butter. It's called fluff for nutter. And then because shrooms taste like shit, I guess, or earthy.
Yeah.
And so you put we cut them up and we just put the shrooms on there, and then we just eat the sandwiches.
Remember when we used Elizabeth as like a test on picture out the shrooms that you found in your ear?
She's like, it's kind of burning. Oh yeah, so I found some and they look just like natural psilocybin. So
we were scared to eat them.
Yeah, we were scared.
Like,
so we gave a
what
little bit to my sister. And she's like, it's kind of burning my mouth. Like, we should go rinse your mouth.
Yeah, but we were like really high. We were too. I was about to just eat more, but I was like too scared of like fucking dying. Because I didn't know what. Because like
I'm looking at it now, that was probably like actual. That was probably psilocybin, like growing in my yard.
Because like,
did she feel anyway?
No, like she rinsed it out of her mouth.
It was just like a little nibble anyway. She wouldn't have felt.
Yeah, that wouldn't have done anything. But like, most likely that was probably psilocybin.
Yeah, like, but
And
it's
it-
just
it
because
was
like
just
mushrooms
like-
you find in your yard, they can just be deadly, like poisonous. and
Fuck
shit.
yeah.
So you never really know. That's just the dangerous part.
Because I was using like,
they're like so harmless.
well,
They're
because I was
so
looking. Question. So I was looking at the ones that like grow naturally, and they haven't. They usually have like a nipple. That's what they call it. It's not, but it's like a little dark circle, and those ones did. I think I still also have the culture too. Where I put the spore culture and I switched it around water. I think I still have that somewhere in my room.
Just fucking growing somewhere.
Well, no, it's not growing. It's just in water. The spores are just in the water. So I mean, at any point,
Spores not like multiply like that.
well, no, I think they just lie dormant until you like dump them into like fertilizer, then they'll start growing. So you'll dump them into like corn meal or something like that, or rice. I think works.
It's recording right now. I will show you like Telegram later after this. I'll show you like I'll go through like all the telegrams I got, and I'll show you like there's just like some good like just cheap shit, and like most of it like. One dude, I didn't even know he was in California, but whenever he shipped out my package and I got the tracking, I could see where he shipped it from. And he was in California, and I was like, that's how it's so cheap. Because whenever you look at like actual prices, because like whenever some people they'll buy a cart for 40 and be like, bro, if you pay less than 35 for a cart, you're fucking shit. But just because you pay more for
I
a
mean,
cart,
like, because if you bought a car like in Colorado, because it's everywhere, right? Because weed's legal there, so you can get a good cart for like what, $20?
like if you go to Detroit for $5, they sell carts. You like they have deals all the time. You can get a $5 cart, and it'll be like a perfectly amazing, 1,000% safe from a dispensary.
Like
It's $5.
vapes are $20 in Philly. They're $10 here.
I'm not gonna go
$10
seek discounts on a vape, man.
No, but listen, so I'm talking like in general on top of the topic. Like in Philly, they're $10. Here, they're $20. A high schooler will buy them for $30.
Yeah.
Like there's so much money in the market. That's why I really don't believe niggas are like, oh, one shit's from Detroit, one shit's from here, one shit's from there. But
Like, I mean, it might have, like, their cards might have been, but like, I'm not gonna be like,
But
oh yeah,
niggas are like-
I'm not gonna like, oh yeah, New York has a really good vapes because they're like, I'm not gonna go like,
some niggas are really about like nectar. Like
Michigan, thing about Michigan here, Huntington's like a hot spot for like mainly like hard drugs like heroin and
also
coming from like Ohio, like Columbus and shit.
I'd say vapes are cheap here because there's vape shops looking everywhere.
Radio sells for $4. They won't even ask you for your
Like,
fucking
I was just making a joke.
Huntington
Like,
looks so shitty, the amount of vape.
Huntington's just like turning into just one big vape place.
It really
And, like,
there's so many.
And like,
vape
I don't
shops.
like people are feeding so much like over Nick's like go buy a pack of cigarettes at that point.
And none of them ID. And that's scary.
Like just go buy a pack of cigarettes at that point. Like I mean,
A pack of cigarettes comes with 20 for like $8. That's like 25 cents a cigarette, isn't it? Some shit like that, 50 cents a cigarette.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, like whenever
It would be cheaper
like
to
if I have
smoke
like if I have kids, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, go do this vape. I was like, go smoke a cigarette. Let's just go do that. Like it's not.
put the tar in your
I'm
lungs.
not putting my kids on cigarettes. I'm not putting them on none. So we're just
I mean, no, I'm saying like if they
we're
get
gonna throw them together.
the Zins, you're gonna go move to Switzerland and go put all the Zins in your mouth.
Replace my teeth with Zins.
No, because I want to feel like I'd be like a cool parent, like I'd let my kids smoke, but like
Like if
I
I let
definitely
like
wouldn't.
once my
busting my
no,
nigga's
like,
ass off.
well, like, once my kids in high school, if they want to smoke weed, like okay, do that. Like I kind of regret doing cards. Like not that it's bad. It's like I feel like weed is just like better.
It's a better introduction, and then
Yeah,
cards are like
better-
something to decide later on. Because cards, like
It's like I don't want my kids vaping. I don't want my kids doing that shit. Like if you're gonna get addicted to nicotine, smoke a cigarette. Don't vape.
smoke real man shit. Don't be a pussy. Don't.
Well, no, because I mean it's like. I mean, there are heavy metals inside of vapes. I mean, it's like
Cards? Oh, wait. I'm sorry, but like fake cards, that's like the biggest thing. Like the oil, you can get distillate oil for like people who make it. It's like probably like 50 cents a gram. That's 50 cents a cart. You know what I mean? They're not paying shit. It's like if like you go from like the source. There's this one dude that I got him from. It's where the Jeter came from actually. Jeter Juice sponsor us.
please, we love you.
What he does, most people that are like legit, they'll admit to you like that's not a real Jeter Juice. Jeter Juice did not make that. He bought that online and he filled it up with his own oil.
Still sponsored.
Still
But the oil, Noah, Devon hit a blinker in class and zeroed it. That's how smooth it is. It's the best fucking oil ever. It doesn't really get you super high, not gonna lie. It's not super strong. The new one I got, well, I have. It was so, bro, like 2 hits.
I will say the strain of weed that
And it was cheaper,
the strain of weed that
$7.
the strain of weed that I smoked. What was it? The albino, white widow.
Yeah, the brand, yeah.
That was that was just a strain of weed. The brand was Blanco, and it had it had a black widow on the front of it. But the strain was white widow. It was really nice, and I remember just kind of sitting in the floor like that you got me recently. It was really not that like me and my girlfriend just like put it
From Tyson?
Yeah, we like me and my girlfriend just like put it in the bowl and smoked it.
That wasn't that wasn't shitty weed. I will say, like, I looked at it, like, it wasn't shitty weed. Like,
that was not. I mean, did you touch it? It stuck in my fingers.
No, like, it really didn't look shitty, but like that's not like the best weed you're gonna get.
I'm not gonna seek out like, oh, this is the best man. Like, as long as it's not shitty, I really don't care.
No, the best thing to do.
Not shitty, good price.
Like, weed's the only thing you can brag about getting cheap. Like, if I went up to somebody and was like, bro, I just got this car. Say cars were weed price, bro. I just got this car for $5. People are gonna be like, oh, fuck you, you're broke. But if I'm like, bro, I just got this 8 for $5, you're gonna be like, holy shit, oh my god. Instead of somebody's like, yeah, I got this 8 for $55, they're gonna be like, bro, you got fucking scammed.
Yeah, like,
because the thing, if you get weed, like, our mine, like, since I got all these telegrams now, actual weed, like, it's so cheap. Because I used to think, like, how's there profit in weed? You buy it for 10 a gram, you sell it for 10 a gram. But like, once you get in bulk weed, you can get weed down like, if you buy an ounce at a time, you get weed down to like $3 a gram.
If you're
I remember
what's
middle school there people
like
when I'm talking about the carts, if you're buying a cart for $7, how much are they getting it for?
Like probably like 3, 4.
That's fucking crazy.
And it's so cheap. But the thing with fake carts is, like, if you get a cart and like a cake cart, cake isn't a brand. Like, that's just not a thing. Like, well, it is, but only in like 7 dispensaries in California.
Cake sponsors too, we love you.
Fuck you. And like 2 dispensaries in like Arizona, and that's the only 2 states it's licensed in. So you're telling me all these kids at Huntington High
with all these cakes? I mean, they
got the $35 cakes. They cost $35, and they only make one type of disposable, not the disposable that anybody has ever smoked on. Because nobody's got a real cake cart.
Maybe and the one that I hit last year, where like I felt like
it's just not hot. Like, no, like it's not.
I don't know what it was. The one I hit last year that like made me like, I hit it once and I was like fucking. Oh, I didn't know if that
was you threw up and shit.
Okay, so like
you didn't green out, no.
No, I didn't green out. Like, I was fucking dying. Like, I felt like if I opened my eyes.
Whose was it? Whose baby?
It was my ex. Like, so yeah, but I hit it. If I opened my eyes, every part of the room was moving in every single direction. And if I closed my eyes, everything was just like.
You know what K? No. You know what K2 is, right?
I don't think I got.
No. I'm being dead. So you know what K2 is, right?
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's not actually called K2. It's called like JW88 some shit. It's a research chemical. And bro, what happened is people. Fuck. I'm just kidding.
I couldn't see.
I was wondering what you were doing. I thought like you lost vision.
I know. I can't see out of my left eye really.
But what's it? People put K2 in carts like it's such a common thing. I didn't know it was a thing.
Like, do you think that's what it was?
No, like I dead ass think that's what.
Because like even like the teacher came in and was like, "Hey, did you hit something?" I mean, I was just like, it was.
They asked you that.
He was like, "Did you hit something?" I mean, I wasn't gonna lie. I was like, yeah. He's like, okay. I was like, I mean, I didn't get in trouble for it at all.
Did he tell him you?
Like,
I mean, no. Like he said.
You just like visibly looked like fucked up, or like.
No, he asked me. And I went, yeah. I just straight up told him. Because I didn't care at that point. I literally felt like I was dying.
Did he offer you help, or was he just like, alright?
No, I mean, no, he offered me help. Like, I couldn't describe it. Like, literally the room is fucking No, the room is fucking melting, moving in every direction and spinning. That's the best way I can describe how I was feeling. I couldn't even like drink water. I was taking sips of water, and if I like moved any bit, I was fucking like
nausea kind of like.
No, like nausea times 100. I would take sips of water, and I'd throw it up. I couldn't keep anything down.
How long did it last?
Like 3 hours. But it died down. It was like the first hour.
3 hours? I'd kill my. Bro,
that's fucking crazy.
No, so I hit it in 6th mod. I went to 7th, and I was right at 7th was the start. I get my back, and my friend's like, hey, I feel like I'm gonna go throw up. And so I went to the staff lunchroom bathrooms. I was in there for the entire class period. Bell rang, bus left after school. I was there. I was in the bathroom for like a solid hour. And the teacher came in, checked me. I said, "Yeah, I hit something." He said, "Okay, buddy, come and sit in the office." I had a trash can with me. Like I was in there. I walked like this. Like I was sitting in the.
You didn't green out, no.
I was sitting in the counsel's office. Like.
Smoked animals fine?
Yeah. Oh no, cause she handed me another one. She definitely. It was like right after we broke up. She handed me another one. She definitely wanted to fucking kill me. But
wait, this was after y'all broke up?
yeah, this
She's like dead ass smile, like.
she probably tried to fucking kill me. But I mean,
We're not a serious conversation. No, we got lazy.
Did you see that Brazilian Batman? This dude got arrested in Brazil because he had a Batman costume. He had fucking batarangs, but he would go and like he beat the fuck out of these people. Like this in the
like
night.
random ass people.
No, random ass people. Like not random ass people. Like in the night, he'd go and like beat up thieves and rapists and shit. And he got arrested. There's like his mugshots there. He's just like that. And he had like batarangs. It's like actual fucking batarangs. And he fucking using them. They fucking catch these criminals. They have like lacerations on them. Like
That's good. Imagine you get a bat right there on the night nowhere. Like you're robbing a store and
just a random Brazilian man's like, "I am Batman." You know what I mean?
I am Batman.
But anyway,
shut the fuck up. Start the
also,
Jack.
this is good. This is good.
That's
story.
ours.
Like when after I threw up, it was like when I threw up the first time, it was black.
Are you being serious? No, I'm being like.
It was gray.
Like, that's like you should honestly ask her like one day like what.
No, I'm not. I don't talk to her. She avoids me. I avoid her. I make eye contact with her.
What if she like? You know, she was suicidal.
Like, I'm being dead ass.
What if she waged you to kill you?
I think she knew.
No,
like,
she.
Maybe she
What if
purposely
she wanted
bought
to
that
kill
shit.
both of
like,
you?
cause she liked it. Like, what if she like likes that shit? Like,
Because
What
like,
if she wanted to
I
kill
don't-
herself and
look,
take you with
I'm
her?
Mexican and I can't fucking die. Okay, that shit didn't phase me. I'm
That's
good now.
crazy.
I'm joking. That was
I know, like, cause you never
think
told
about
me
that
all
though.
this.
She
No,
was
You
like,
never told me you
I-
think you greened out and you
No,
were sick.
I felt like I was.
That's
no.
fucking like she was like suicidal.
No,
What if she
I
wanted
felt-
to kill
No,
both of
almost
you?
got killed.
What if she wanted to? What if she
Okay,
knew?
so-
What if she knew you were gonna smoke and she wanted to kill both of you?
Okay, no, look at me. I felt like I was on the cusp of dying. Nothing
Did
felt.
your body hurt or just like nausea kind of thing?
I can't describe
Like
it.
headache?
Okay, so every part of the room, like the room was melting, spinning, and moving in every direction. My body was, and and every part of my body was moving in every direction. This is how I was sitting, right? This is the toilet, right? I was like this, laying on my arm on the toilet seat. I was just like that. I was like, I couldn't fucking move. And like the teacher opened the bathroom, I was like, I didn't even look at him. He was like, "What did you do?" I couldn't move. If I moved, I would throw up. It was just one of the worst experience. Like I couldn't even call it an experience. I felt like I was gonna.
Nah, well, one thing that's also popular is, you know, the Goblin, that YouTuber I was telling you about?
Mm-hmm.
Well, whenever he was in high school, like, he did coke and, like, he tried crack and shit, you know what I mean?
What the fuck?
Like, he just did everything, but, like, he's funny. But, like, he was talking about how his friend, like, he had box mods, and what his friend would do is, his friend had a plug or whatever who would make, like, his own research chemicals. Now, that's what they call them, like, K2. You used to be able to, you can't now, I don't think, but, like, you could order that shit to the door. And you can, there's actually ways, like, I think it's only in, like, Canada and shit, but, like, you can order LSD through the mail, and you can legally have LSD because it's a different type of it. It's not exactly LSD, it's like, because, like, LSD isn't LSD, it's like LSD dash, and then there's probably, like, some other shit, you know what I mean? Or, like, not usually, but.
Pure LSD is lab grade. You can't just like.
But, like, there's, like, different, like, types, like,
Yeah.
chemical, like, names for it. And, like, it's literally LSD, and then they, like, just flip something. It's kind of like D8 and D9. It's like, this is literally exactly the same. Like, there's no difference. But, so what people, like, do is, like, they just, like, order shit like that, and, like, they make random ass chemicals, and they just, like, put it in vape juices and shit, and just hit it, and, like, you get fucking crazy. But, like,
Yo, today I met at this at the medical thing at St. Mary's. I met this nigga. He like works in the lab. He does pharmacy. He's talking about drugs.
Yeah, pharmacy.
He's working on a cure for like overdoses of fentanyl. And he was talking about like, okay, they give him whatever it was, and he gets them off the fentanyl, but then they still got, I think it was meth. He wants to fight the meth or something like that.
Did you hear it? Getting Narcan is painful. Because
overdosing is supposed to be really painful.
You know, crackheads will wake up after you Narcan them and be pissed off you fucked up their high and they were sitting there OD.
No, because some people like they'll wake up out of Narcan, they'll start swinging or they'll like be violent because
They'll be
as soon
pissed.
as because it blocks an opioid receptor, which is basically this blocks all opioids in your system, and it's apparently it's like one of the most painful things. It just feels like you're getting shocked and it shocks you awake. it shocks you out of
And
it.
it fucks your high. They'll wake up mad as shit.
No,
I'm
and
like,
so this dude got Narcan twice. His heart fucking exploded because it's like it makes you you go like you literally
You can get it for free. I think I like.
I mean
So,
no,
probably
like,
valid.
I was just saying,
but like Narcan. That's why like so many people that is like, it's just like one of the worst things ever.
like at the same time, I feel like people use Narcan like, oh, I can do this heroin because I got Narcan. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people kind of use it too much. Like you gotta like. I feel like
It's not a good thing to use. Like once you do, if you get Narcan once,
That's
it
what I was saying,
fucks up your body.
Like you should just realize like, all right, maybe I shouldn't shoot up heroin again because I might need a little bit of more Narcan.
they enjoy that shit.
And withdrawal, I heard from like opioids, like specifically like heroin, like your body just become like your clothes hurt, like things touching you, like
That's
standing there just
because
like
opioids make
it
you
fucks with your pain,
Yeah,
dude.
like they make you
like-
numb. Like heroin literally
Like
apparently
you don't
makes
feel
makes
so like
numb.
whenever you don't feel like that, like you just fucking hurt.
Like usually
it's
you're
everything
just
is
you're
like.
just not used to feeling anything.
But people on heroin, like, oh, like I don't like this sounds kind of weird. Like I feel like I sound like a junkie, but like I just feel like heroin would feel like warm. You know what I mean? Just like a nice.
I mean, no, like crack
But,
and
like-
heroin have to be like the best fucking feelings ever.
Like,
there's no
crack-
way. There's no
They
way.
say your first hit of crack, people get addicted because they chase that first hit and you'll never get that feeling
Darren,
again.
he knew this one like rich ass doctor at St. Mary's. I guess his wife tried crack once at like a party or something, and she was on the streets ever since. Like she literally left him just so she could like do crack and shit.
They chase that fucking
like,
first hit with their
People
whole
ruin their families over drugs. Like it's
like
I could never do that. Like that's what I'm not.
Well,
like,
that's what
one of
you
my
think
biggest
until,
fears.
like-
Like I want to try shrooms. Like what if after shrooms I want to try like.
no, that's why I don't want to. That's why I was scared to try shit. Like and the mental thing. Like
Like I want to try shrooms and like, oh, what if there's something stronger? I start trying like Oxycontin.
I know,
Then
but-
I'm not taking it past smoking.
No, I'm not.
I know, but,
Once
like,
I do
think about, like,
psychedelics, I'll do psychedelics. I will not do anything higher than that.
I've always thought though, like once I started cards, I definitely like was open to psychedelics. But like I feel like now since I was like, because people call it a gateway drug, but I don't know. I call it also kind of think of it like if you got weed, like most people that like smoke weed at usually like a young age. A lot of poor people in general just do anything, cigarettes, drug, anything.
Yeah.
So like usually you just look at the environment. Oh, well this he smoked weed whenever he was a kid. And now he's in prison for life. You know what I mean? But it's
Think
just the
about all the
environment.
crackheads.
But then you
Once
look
like
at people
us.
like Steve-O. He smoked weed whenever he was a kid. He did drugs fucking
I know.
forever, and now he's a millionaire.
Like
And he's clean now, but like I feel like back then, if he like recorded doing stupid shit, like apparently through Jackass 1 and 2, he was high on cocaine the entire fucking time. Every stunt they did, he was high on cocaine. And he was just explaining of it. It was just like, but he said getting clean is probably the best thing to do, but he's getting off of it was hard. He said he still smokes weed just because like weed can also just be used because like you don't even have to smoke it. You can just take edibles. You can make sprays and it helps.
That's what I'm saying. That's
and it
why I
helps-
feel like weed
and
is
it
good for
helps-
old people. Anybody, your lungs don't gotta get
Like my
fucked up.
stepdad, they made a hemp tincture, like a spray on it because he has like horrible back pain and like,
Does it actually work? Like
he said it takes away he said it made the back pain go away for a while.
Back on like the not wanting to go past smoking, like one fucking crazy thing I think about is how Jordan Buffett used to take the Quaaludes and they would like paralyze his fucking body.
Bro, I saw this one because there's this one documentary. We should all watch it. I think like eventually, like it's on Netflix and it's just about psychedelics and basically famous people doing like
Yeah.
LSD and shrooms and shit.
Elvis did acid with his wife.
Really?
The
Yeah,
Beatles.
they had a
Wasn't
fucking
his
horrible
wife like
trip.
Apparently acid, like,
Yeah, she was like 14 when they met, but
Yeah.
they had a fucking awful trip. She was like
I guess
meowing.
a
and
lot
shit.
of people who do acid.
She was meowing off of acid.
Bro, if I ever did acid with somebody, they start meowing, I'd probably leave. Like I'd
So,
just be pissed off.
you
Like,
would know.
a lot of people.
I would be
but-
sitting in a corner
Guys,
staring at a wall.
A lot of people say like after acid, like your first time acid, it changes you. Like the Beatles, like their music after they started doing LSD, their
So
music.
you can see a change.
Yeah, their music changed so much. It went from regular rock and roll to psychedelic rock. That's how psychedelic rock was born. It's just like a moody, really sway kind of music.